leave their charm, when spiders do the fly no harm, and when the blackbird leaves to sing, and likewise serpents for to sting. When what is worst is turned to best, when crabs with swallows build their nest, when little bees shall castles bear, and fly so with them through the air.
Then you may say I am not, till then the world is full of honest men. Then you may say I am just a too, your world now is turned anew.
When snow falls black and crows be white, and all things that are wrong turn right, when men with pearl do fatten hogs, and mewing cats do menace dogs, when water burns and fire doth freeze, and oysters grow as fruit on trees, when darkness doth outshine the light, and snails surpass the arrow's flight,
then you may say I am not, till then the world is full of honest men. Then you may say I am just a too, your world now is turned anew.
When Lucifer, an angel, turns, and when in hell no fire burns, when men are thrown through such goodwill that they to no one will do ill, when Westminster doth eastward stand, and touches neither sea nor land, and wherein you cannot see a lawyer that will take his fee,
then you may say I am not, till then the world is full of honest men. Then you may say I am just a too, your world now is turned anew.
When oil and water freely mix, armies talk not of politics, when sovereigns reign but ne'er oppress, and all may live in happiness. When men of all religions stand in peace within a prosperous land, when king and parliament agree, together live in amity,
then you may say I am not, till then the world is full of honest men. Then you may say I am just a too, your world now is turned anew.
by your pleading, law lies a bleeding. Burn all your studies down and throw away your reading. Small power the word has, and can afford us not have so many privileges as the sword has, which protects such wasters and spurns all disasters, and will make your servants quickly greater than their masters, which disarms all censures and gains all adventures, and so will make apprentice free in spite of his Tis not in season to talk of reason, treason, nor call it legal, when the sword will have its treason. It takes up tall things and sets up small things, and masters money, though money masters all things. It conquers the crown too, the furs and the gown too. This set up a presbyter and quickly pulled him down to this fits a layman to preach and to pray, man, and 'tis this can make a lord of he that was a drayman. He that can tower, or he that now is lower, would be thought a simple fool to put away his power. Take books and rent 'em, who would invent 'em when, as the sword replies, negatur argumentum, your grand college butlers must move to your settlers. There's no fault in a library that yields not to the cutlers. The blood that is spilled, sir, denies any guilt, sir. So truly have you seen me run my sword up to the hilt, sir. Lay by your pleading, law lies a bleeding. Burn all your studies down and throw away your reading.
No king, for he has lost his power, for 'gainst his will his subjects are imprisoned in the tower. We had some laws, but now no laws by which he held his crown. We had estates and liberties, but now they're voted down. It's a mad world, my masters, where kings may lose their crown, and commoners take commoners, set up, yet soon put down. We have no king, we are all kings, and each doth do his pleasure, and hasten anarchy abroad, and sin beyond all measure. The crown and sceptre out of date, the mitre low doth lie. The tyrant state subjects us all, but cries democracy. It's a mad world, my masters, where kings may lose their crown, and commoners take coronets, set up, yet soon put down. We were free subjects born, but now we are by force made slaves, by those whom we did count our friends, but in the end prove knaves, and liberate from royal grasp. We find ourselves enchained by demagogues of humbler stock, who have our king arraigned. It's a mad world, my masters, where kings may lose their crown, and commoners take coronets, set up, yet soon put down. The freedoms we were told were ours by those who fought the king have now been proved mere empty show, a bell of hollow ring. Where justice was to be our lot, injustice rank now grows, and from the spring of liberty a solid trickle flows. It's a mad world, my masters, where kings may lose their crown, and commoners take coronets, set up, yet soon put down. Arise therefore, brave British men, fight for your king and state, against those traitorous men who strive this realm to ruinate. 'Tis Pym, and all his ilk that through our woe engender, not but their lives can end our woes, and us in safety render. It's a mad world, my masters, where kings may lose their crown, and commoners take coronets, set up, yet soon put down. Marching good order where Calvert in rattle. March, march, conscience of Parliament, hold your faith fast in the height of the battle. Scourges the heresy, Pope his foeman, rough man at arms in God's name to fight. Puritan tradesmen and leveller yeomen, sustain ye by fervour, by righteousness armour. March, march, blessed ragamuffin, sing as ye go the hymns of rejoicing. March, march, justified ruffians, chosen of heaven to glory your rising. Humble, implacable, strong in your faith, marching invincible into God's grace. Red-coated prophets, you new model come, with the fire of the right to bring England to order. March, march, army of saints, onward with sound to the push of the pike now. March, march, host of the righteous, the triumph for martyrdom, so did your right now. Rustic philosophers, calm theologians, mind-questing pamphleteers, to the ranks come. City apprentice and Anglian yokel, unite with intention, Gomorrah to lever. March, march, sharp-sworded midwives of God's new millennium, born in its glory. March, march, high-star physicians to Persians and Zills, and an end to our glory. Marching in ranks to the gospel's command, marching for Commonwealth, God and the land. Red-coated prophets, you new models come, with the fire of the right to bring England to war. so dragon is, since it was requisite, you know, they used the right to rob us so. Ask me no more why from Blackwall great tumults down into Whitehall, since 'twas allowed by free consent the privileges of Parliament. Ask me not why to London come so many muskets, pikes and drums, so that we fear they'll never cease. 'Tis to protect the kingdom's peace. Ask me no more why Strawhead's dead, and why they aim so at his head. They thought the reason I can give is that he was too wise to live. Ask me no more where's all the plate brought in at such an easy rate. Back to the owners they'll soon bring, so that it fall not to the king. Ask me not why the house devised not in our two wise Kentish knights. Their counsel never was thought good, because it was not understood. Ask me no more why lazy goes to seize all rich men as his foes, whilst country farmers sigh and sob, your men may beg when kings do rob. Ask me no more why in this age I sing so sharp without a cage. My answer is I need not fear, since England hath the burden bare. The glories of our birth and state are shadows, not substantial things. There is no armor against fate. Death lays his icy hands on kings. Sceptres and crowns must tumble down, for all are slaves to fate and chance. Monarchs and mortals all at last will fall and join the everlasting dance. Some men with swords may reap the field, and plant fresh laurels where they kill, but their strong nerves at last must yield. They claim but one another still. Sceptres and crowns must tumble down, for all are slaves to fate and chance. Monarchs and mortals all at last will fall and join the everlasting dance. with her on your brow. Then boast no more your mighty deeds upon death's purple altar now. See where the victim bleeds. Sceptres and crowns must tumble down for all our slaves to fate and chance. Monarchs and mortals all at last to fall and join the everlasting dance. Sceptres and crowns must tumble down for all our slaves to fate and chance. Monarchs and mortals all at last to fall and join the everlasting dance.
3 merry boys came out of the west to make St. Peter strong. They turned it into gunpowder to charge the king's cannon. 3 merry boys came out of the west to make St. Peter strong. They turned it into gunpowder to charge the king's cannon. And so let his health go round, go round. And so let his health go round, go round. 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 Although thy stocking be made of silk, thy knees shall stocking be made of silk. Thy knees shall touch the ground, thy knees shall touch the ground. God bless his majesty and send him victory over his enemies, over his enemies. Hold on. Peter strong. They turn it into gunpowder to charge the king's cannon. And so let his health go round, go round. And so let his health go round, go round. 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 Although thy stocking be made of silk, thy knees shall touch the ground. And so thy knees shall touch the ground. Thy knees shall touch the ground. God bless his majesty and send him victory over his enemies, over his enemies. Oh, Lord, Lord. Why should any man complain, or why disturb his heart and brain at this new alteration? Since that which has been done's no more than what was often done before, and that which will be done again, as long as there are ambitious men that strive for domination. In this mad age there's nothing firm, All things have period and their turn, the rising then declining. Protectors, kings, the church, the state, they pass at their ordained rate. We watch but neither cheer nor frown, whiche'er side's up we're always down. There's no use for cheers or whining. So still we commons must indeed be made a starveling happy steed, for all in turns will ride us this side or that, no matter which. For both do ride with spur and switch, till soon we tire and then at last we stumble and our riders cast, 'cause they'd not feed nor guide us. The lawyers must lay by their books, they and the clergy quite mistook. Thought crowns were gained by prating, 'tis not the black coat but the red has power to take and be the head. Nor is it psalms, nor laws, nor tears, but muskets and full bandoliers have power of legislating. Wit and valour root all things, they pull down and they set up kings. We'll not presume to judge them, for that side's always right that's strong, and that that's beaten must be wrong. We common folks stay fast at home, and heaven help the slack-brained bone that law scripture quotes from Tom, thinking with right to gain his own, he's from his living quickly thrown. But a fool to oppose them. New England, I truly believe old England is grown new and doth us deceive. I'll ask you a question or two by your leave. And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? Soldiers with slashes and scars that never used drinking in no time of wars, nor shedding of blood in mad drunken jars. And is not old England grown new? New captains are come that never did fight, but with pots in the day and with punks in the night. And all that you care is to keep their swords bright. And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? Where are your old swords, your bills and your bows, your bucklers and targets that never feared blows? They have turned to stilettos with other fair shows. And is not old England grown new? Where are your old courtiers that used for to ride, with haughty blue coats and footmen beside? They have turned to 6 horses, a coach with a guide. And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And what has become of your old-fashioned clothes, your long two-sided breeches and your trunk holes. They have turned to new fashions, but what the Lord knows. And is not old England grown new? We have new-fashioned beards, and new-fashioned locks, and new-fashioned hats for your new painted blocks, and more new diseases besides the French pox. And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? New goings, new measures, new paces, new fashions, new riches, new power in new places, puts old sneers and old scorn on a set of new faces. And is not old England grown new? Then talk you no more of New England. New England is where old England did stand, new furnished, new fashioned, new woman's, new man. And is not old England grown new? Then talk you no more of New England. New England is where old England did stand, new furnished, new fashioned, new woman, new man. And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new? And is not old England grown new?
Soldiers all that now are parted from your true loves many a mile, that like me lie heavy hearted, come with me and talk a while of the sunshine, sun and summer, when we two our love did prove, that some joy we may discover, while I live not where I love. In my sleep, nor yet when waking, can I take a moment's rest, but bewail the fates for making love to stand so cruel a test. Yet the token we divided through dark or day, I'll ne'er remove. Sustains my heart, though comrades chided, while I live not where I love. The birds shall leave their airy region, and fishes in the air shall fly. The world shall be of one religion, all living things shall cease to die. The sea shall dry and stars extinguish before the tide is loyal proof.
when it darkened the field of a far country, now I lie. And though the march seems ever onward, soon one day for peace I'll cry for joy, as homeward I'll be flying to her warm arms, my pain to soothe, and join in love with joy loud crying. Then will I live where I love.
When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
Hark the alarum call, war clouds are thundering, foemen in wood and vale through the towns plundering.
Then will the brave and true to standard rallying, fight for their land and laws, rushing and standing. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
Soldiers with sword in hand to the walls coming, horsemen about the streets riding and running,
Sentinels on the walls, arm armor crying, battles against the ports, wildfire are flying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
Trumpets on turrets high, these are a-sounding, drums beating out aloud, echoes resounding, alarm bells in each place, they are a-ringing, grappling hooks, rope tail rise to the walls clinging.
When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
Captains in open field on their foes rushing, musketeers volleys wild down those foes cutting.
Now soon at push a pike, horses uprearing, standard still held aloft through smoke appearing. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
When cannons
When
are
cannons
roaring,
are roaring and bullets are flying, he that win must not fear dying. When cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear, must not fear dying.
when
Cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, he that would honor win must not fear dying.
deed is done, the royal head is severed, as I meant when I first begun, and truly have endeavored. King Charles the First is tumbled down, a second I don't fear. I hold the scepter, wear the crown, nor for Jehovah care. Think'st thou, base slave, that in my grave, like other men, I lie? My blessed fame and glorious name shall, as thou wishest, die. No caitiff in my son I live, the Black Prince called by some, and he will ample vengeance give to those that did me wrong. Depressed, oppressed, assailed with woes, dear Charles, thy people be greatly deceived by specious shows of those that murdered thee. We are betrayed by tyrant hests that thought our freedom won. Our fading hope now only rests with thy returning